This video is going to show you some of the Backstage information. So the Backstage is what Microsoft calls this area when you click on File. This is called the Backstage. And in this area you see things that you've used recently up here, templates you've used recently, and documents you've used recently. You also have a quick access group here, and you can decide how many documents you want to show up here. There's a pinned area where you can pin documents that you want to work on repeatedly. You do that by going here and just clicking on the little pin. And then it takes a minute for it to actually show up. You'll know it worked when you get that little do not pin, because it's already pinned. It takes a little while for it to show up. So you see it isn't there right now. But if I go out and then I come back in and then I go to pinned, now I have 3. So whatever you pin, just remember it takes a while to unpin it. You just click there. My mouse is goofy, so it won't let me there. I've unpinned it. So eventually it'll go back to the recent ones and go out of the pinned ones. All right, so now I want to show you how to change the option of how many documents you see. We're going to go to Options. So we clicked on File to get to the Backstage. Now we're going to click on Options, and we're going to go to Advanced. At this point, I'm going to scroll down quite a ways to Display. And here I've got 50 recent documents showing. Depending on the version you have in your computer, you can have up to 50, maybe only 25, depending on your computer, but it'll tell you how many you can have. Now in that little quick access area, the dark blue area that had 3 listed in it, I've only got 3 there. So I like to see about 10. So I'm going to change that to 10. And for my folders, we're going to do that in just a minute. I've got 10 in there also. So I'll click OK. Now I'm going to go to the Backstage, and you'll see I've got 10 showing here. I also have 10 showing here, but I have a More Documents option. And I'm going to click on More Documents so that you can see what happens. Now I have a different view, and I have 50 documents that I've looked at. You can see a lot of your assignments are still in here. If you have closed a document and not saved it, and believe me, everybody does it, you can click on Recover Unsaved Documents, and it'll take you to this unsaved file where there's an automatic backup. And this is really a great feature. Always look here before you just give up. You can then just click on any one that you want. If I just click on that one, you can see it's a letter that I wrote to one of my seminary students, and I didn't save it. So you can, and then I can just recover it and save as and so forth. But I don't need to recover that because I've already taken care of it. So go back here to File and then More Documents, and I get this screen again. So I've got the recovered documents, my list of 50 most recently used documents, and I have folders. So these are the 10 most recently used folders that I have used, and you can set that in the options to be more or less than 10 as I have it. Okay, I'm going to go back to Documents, and I think Save Recent File. Okay, that should be everything. If you have any questions about the Backstage, be sure to ask me. Have fun!